What's up, guys? Welcome back. Today I have been working and been lazy with filming, so got a little bit done this morning and about to start the next thing. So I'll show you where I'm at so far and then we'll go from there. So I got the rest of the sliders bolted on and everything, all the holes drilled, these two little cap plates in the front and rear tacked on there. I'm just gonna tack them on because I still have a lot to do to this frame, and I might end up either extending these or doing something. I'm definitely gonna fill in the floor right here, and then I might end up doing a plate here to tie into the frame to cover up seeing in there. So there's still a lot to like fabricate and do. These are meant for obviously a Jeep with a frame and everything with normal body mounts. And this is not the normal application for this. So I might end up changing the way these sliders are set up. So like the front, this is leaning way down because it's just hanging on basically the bolts on the side right now. So, but I'm gonna have tube structure that comes off this going out to the side, and then my upper link's gonna mount way out here. So there's still a lot I'm gonna change and do, and then obviously the cage is gonna come down through this and then tie back into the frame and everything. So I'm not really gonna final weld any of this until everything's all set and done, and then I'll go back and weld it all. I also tacked on a side piece to fill in the side where it was cut, filled in the side, and now this is a lot more rigid with that side rib. I'm still, like I said before, gonna add ribbing across, tie back into here for even more structure and strength, but for now that's good. So the next thing I'm gonna work on is we got the Moto-Built drop-down tailgate. So I'm gonna get that unboxed and start working on that next. If you guys have never used one of these Riv Nut tools, they're super handy and it makes things way faster. It's a pneumatic tool that you basically change out these little inserts. So like this is a 1/4-20 insert. So these ones call for a 5/16 Riv Nut. So you just change out the little adapter. A little bit of technical difficulties. I forgot to press record, but basically you just hook up your air supply, thread your Riv Nut on all the way till it bottoms out. Stick it in the hole and pull the trigger and it'll crimp it down on the metal. I always hit it twice, pull the trigger, and then it'll kind of back out a little bit because it crimped it, and then I just screw it the rest of the way back in and then pull the trigger again. On thin sheet metal, I just crimp it twice, that way it's nice and secure. Sometimes it'll get a little more crimp on the second one. Alright, so obviously this is very like roughly mocked up because the corners are sagging way out because there's no wheel well in there. So when I build the inner fenders, I'm going to have to like re-support these back up on each side so this tailgate alignment is right. But you get the idea. I just wanted to like get the tailgate on there so that could start to see how it's going to look. Which I like it. I like the drop down tailgate way better than the swing out. That's kind of cool. Alright, it's morning time again. It's about 5 o'clock in the morning. I've been trying to get an earlier start so I can get things knocked out, and it's a little cold in here this morning. Diesel's been sleeping in the house and he didn't want to let me leave him inside this morning. As soon as I went out the back door, he started barking. He was waking up the baby, so that's cool. He's out here with me, freezing our butts off. So I've been getting a lot of work coming in, so it's been kind of hard to film videos and stuff and keep up with moving the camera around while I'm working. So I'm gonna kind of try to do the best I can and just give you like kind of updates of what's going on. So this is where we're at right now. So I started filling in the side sections of floor where the wheel well is gonna land, and then I did fill in the side where the other bolt holes needed to land in the corner guard. Then we started getting the whip diesel. Have you missed being in the videos? I've been keeping him outside because he's just nuts. Hazel, what are you doing? Alright, get up. So this is where we're at now. Got both wheel wells in. Looking nice. So for everybody wondering, all the tacks, this I'm gonna finish weld and that'll be solid, but all of this I'm just gonna do a bunch of tacks and then seam seal it. These I'll fully weld and grind down the seams so it'll be nice. I apologize in advance for this episode. I have been all over the place, absolutely jamming on this thing. Now it's a CJ now, so got the front end mocked up, got these notched out, and I started messing with the rest of the chassis layout. Drew up the slider tubes and started messing with the front hoop. I'm gonna do like a halo hoop or whatever you want to call it around the grill. I think that looks super rad. So let me know what you guys think. This is gonna be what it looks like, kinda. So that's gonna go around the grill, and then there's gonna be a tube that goes back that ties back down into the slider. So yeah, I'm gonna go over to rock bottom and cut that stuff out. I have some super exciting news coming up that I'm not gonna spoil it yet, but little hint, it's gonna take up this entire side of the shop. So that kind of probably spoils it, but. All right guys, so update time again on this. I now have the slider tubes tacked in there. It's gonna tie the grill hoop into the slider tube, come down here and tie in right here. This was just the plate that came with the sliders that I'll probably end up taking this off. I had just tacked it, so probably take this off, notch out the bottom of the slider so that the tube can land on that corner, and then I'll probably either cut out a new plate or just cut this plate down to where the tube coming down looks nice right there. Where this slider tube lands is going to be perfect to tie the A-pillar down through the floor into that, and it's going to tie into the slider tube. And then same thing with the B-pillar. The B-pillar is going to go through the floor and tie into this tube. So the cage will be removable. You'll be able to take the cage out and then take the tub off, and then the frame will just be like a normal frame. I've been super busy this week, so I haven't really filmed much, but hope you guys enjoyed the update of this thing, and we'll see you guys next week.